Okay, round two. We've got the choice. We'll play first. Let's see here. 2 black sources, no green source. Ancestral Fellows. This hand's pretty bad. We do need a green source to be able to play Sakura Tribe Elder. And even if we do, we're still pretty slow. I think we can do better than this. Yeah, this hand's actually perfect. So at least get a turn 2 Gristlebrand. What more do you need? See what we're up against. Oh, library. All right. Well, this guy likes drawing cards. So do I. Guess we gotta do Gristlebrand. Gotta draw the cards. Definitely want to draw 7 during his turn. Red source is like the land I'd like to see the most since, well, I guess green. Green or red were the colors I wanted to see him play there, so that's good. Just pair 7 now, draw some cards. All right, let's, guess we don't have too many plays. We'll play a Caryatid and an Arbor Elf this turn. Let's get in for 6. Still have to discard, so we'll ditch a land. Could ditch the Unburial Rites. We can play it, but we don't have any. Well, I guess could ditch the Grave Titan, but I can hardcast Grave Titan next turn, so I don't know why I'd need to ditch it. Nice little synergistic play there. Gets to draw 2 extra cards. Could have Damnation in his deck, I guess. No reason to draw off of Gristlebrand at this point. Ancestral, which I can play, but once again, no real point to doing that. So let's just go ahead and get in with Gristlebrand. We'll drop a Grave Titan. And I imagine that'll be all we need. Still, okay. Maybe he was trying to hope to draw Damnation, which would have been pretty good there. We still would have been unable to unbarrel rights, but all right. So worked that time. That's cool. Glad to see that. Is Eureka going to be good in this match? I mean, he's running Skull Clamp, so that would indicate to me that he's playing a lot of cheap stuff. But then again, he's got the library, so I don't know. We didn't get too much information out of him. Skull Clamp, library, black-red. He's got to have removal in there, is my guess. Do I want to play Eureka? I don't know. Kind of do. Still like the natural order, though. Still like Acidic Slime for taking out Library, potentially quickly. Maybe taking out Skull Clamp, I don't know. Yeah, so Eureka would be the one thing I might want to bring in, but I really can't decide if it's worth it or not. Iona still seems good, but it looks like I'd have to... Yeah, you name black, and then he can't remove it with red. Or Damnation, for that matter. Yeah, it's pretty good. Eureka... Do I want Eureka? I kind of do. What do I take out for Eureka, though? That's tough. It'd probably be the natural order, since they're similar in function. This cheats out stuff. This cheats out stuff. Maybe we have to see more of his deck before I can jam a Eureka. I mean, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have creatures I care about, but then again, he still could. I think we try one more time. I gotta see more cards. Fauna Shaman. I can ditch these and I can ditch the Terrastodon and find rain. Yeah, this hand's fine. I can ditch the Terrastodon or Wormcoil. More likely the Terrastodon, but you know, possibly the Wormcoil. I guess it depends on what I draw. Turn 1 Library. Well, good news about that is it doesn't do anything for a couple turns, so. And that's, yeah, it actually doesn't do anything at all on the mulligan. Entomb. Yeah, I probably want to, I guess, thin my deck and put a Iona or a Gristlebrand in there. He's just pocketing the lands? Alright. I guess. Kind of want to do Iona this time. But Gristlebrand's still usually a good one. If I do Iona, though, I get to name black, and then he's probably off. Let's just do Gristlebrand, I guess. There's an Unburial Rites, but not quite at that point yet. So I think we are ditching the Terrastodon. What am I getting out of that deal, though? I guess Raphellos? But then I can't play it. Could do Sakura Tribe Elder. Or Sylvan Caryatid again. Yeah, Sylvan Caryatid's not bad. Alright, he's in library territory. It's pretty good. Alright. Grave Titan, also good. So I can ditch Terrastodon for Raphellos, like I said, but then I can't use it. Or play it, rather. Should have just played... Well, I didn't need to Entomb. I probably should have just played more forests. That's alright. We can get Sakura Tribe Elder this time. Or Wall of Roots. I guess Wall of Roots is pretty good, too. Or Sylvan Caryatid for all the fixing. I guess Caryatid's fine. Let's just do that. This way, if we draw Ancestral, we can play it. Next turn, I can do Raphellos. Oh, I can also flashback on Burial Rites, too. Yeah, it's pretty good. So next turn, I can cast on Burial Rites on Terrastodon. And nuke everything. Oh, no. So if I cast on Burial Rites, let me think about this. Alright, I cast on Burial Rites. He exiles in response. But then I can start hard casting these guys and still have this in my yard. Well, in that case, I guess we swing with Fauna Shaman. We make him bust Relic. Guess it doesn't matter. He's going to exile it anyway. But we're still going to be left with Unburial Rites and a couple dudes in our yard, so he'll bust the Relic here. We get to keep our Unburial Rites, which is pretty good. Okay, it's actually all right. So we still get to keep on Unburial Rites, like I said, and we can start hard casting baddies next turn. I guess we do Grave Titan first, just because it takes them out faster. But Worm Coil is better damnation protection. But I'm not sure if that matters. I think I want the one that kills the fastest, which would definitely be Grave Titan. Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually okay. That doesn't matter. Alright. Let's get the Grave Titan down, I think. Man, Library's a good card. Can still be ultimate priced. Can't Diabolic Edict us. Can't Shriek Moss. Can't Necrotol us. Can't Bone Shredder us. That's actually not bad either. We can still get Worm Coil back with Unburial Rites. Should have used Library, though. Oh, maybe he's just gonna... Oh. Oh, I see. And then he's gonna sack the... He's just sacking it. Alright. Makes sense. Oh, to double block the Grave Titan. I see. Alright. Ooh. I don't have any good resurrection targets for Natural Order anymore. Actually, I should have looked. I could have Natural Ordered. I wouldn't have had a white source to do Unburial Rites, but I could have gotten Acidic Slime. Yeah, because then I could have broken his Skull Clamp. It might have made sense. That's okay. Let's just get in for a bunch and yeah, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is actually res Worm Coil Engine now. Now, you might be wondering why, but the reason is because if he has Damnation, Worm Coil is going to be much better. So let's do that. This is just Damnation protection, essentially. So I can Natural Order into Acidic Slime still and bust the Library, which I probably want to do. Skull Clamp's a big deal too, but I feel like Library, I don't know, is more of a big deal. Like I said, I still have Damnation protection, so I don't care about that too much. I mean, it'd be nice if he didn't have it, but we'll see. This still has protection from Bone Shredder too, which is nice. Ooh, Batter Skull. All right, well, that one's pretty good. But not when you got Mr. Acidic Slime, so let's bust a... That was a good draw too, actually. So now we'll do that. Natural Order, sack the Elvish Mystic, get Acidic Slime, break Batter Skull, and win. All right, that one worked out for us. See you in round 3.